So I gave my truck a great wash yesterday, and of course I wake up today and it's raining. Such is my life. Alright everyone, welcome to another Tacoma video. If this is your first time stopping by, please go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button and comment below. So I did a video in the past about why I think you need fluid film for your Tacoma, and today is sort of a follow-up video on another very similar product called Boeshield T-9 and how you should probably get this for your Tacoma also. So let's see what the differences are. Okay, when just looking at the products, you can see on the cans, fluid film, powerful rust and corrosion protection, Boeshield, rust and corrosion protection. Both are waterproof, and both, they're about the same amount as far as like what you're going to get charged. Obviously you get a little more for fluid film, and to me the biggest difference between these, and I'll show you in just a little bit what I'm talking about, fluid film goes on much thicker, almost like a waxy substance, whereas Boeshield, it's almost like a thin, greasy substance. Again, it's still waterproof, still going to give you that rust and corrosion protection against sensitive areas on your truck. So as far as I'm concerned, they both get the same job done. Fluid film goes on very thick, and it's almost like a yellowish finish, sort of like fresh snot. So what I'm going to be using on my truck, anything that you're not really going to see on a daily basis, such as the frame, you know, the axles, anything underneath the truck, I will be using the fluid film on, just so it won't be an eyesore. And the Boeshield I'm going to use on anything that also sort of rust sensitive, that's, you know, more in the line of sight, such as today I'm actually going to be using the Boeshield on my high lift jack, since that's obviously exposed to the elements constantly on the side of my Voodoo rack. Okay, so here's a quick comparison on why I'm going to go ahead and use the Boeshield versus the fluid film on my high lift jack. I'll spray both on the each side of this paper towel so you can see how much thicker, and just because of the yellow tint, it's kind of nasty looking for the fluid film. Fluid film first. You can see it looks like someone just sneezed on it. And for the Boeshield, it goes on, it's pretty much invisible. There might be a slight yellowish tint, but not compared to the fluid film on the other side, where it looks like your pet dog did the carpet crawl across the paper towel here. Alright, just using my deck as my workbench. Got the high lift laying down on some construction paper here, so I'll go ahead and give it a few coats of the fabulous T9 Boeshield. Okay, I left the high lift jack out overnight because you're supposed to let this stuff air dry just so it cures and, you know, forms a nice universal coating around the whole thing. And I come out today and actually sprinkling, but that's kind of works out because you can see, hopefully on camera, sort of like when you put Rain-X on your windshield, this Boeshield makes all the water bead on the surface without soaking in, so it helps prevent the rust and corrosion in that manner. Now all I need to do is get this mounted back on the truck. And one final thing to point out for the Boeshield, just because it does go on much thinner than the thick fluid film, I would imagine the fluid film will last a little longer, so you just might have to apply the Boeshield, say 2 or 3 times as often. But I will let you guys know how long this stuff lasts with my high lift jack and the other stuff, so stay tuned for that. Okay guys, very quick video today. Obviously, if you found any of the information useful, please go ahead and subscribe and comment below. Let me know what you're going to be using the Boeshield on. Personally, obviously you just saw me use it on my high lift jack, which once it's mounted, you can see it's super shiny. It almost looks like I just painted it. I'm not sure what's going to show up on camera just because it's a little overcast today. But the red on this thing is really popping, almost like that race brake caliper paint. To date, I also use the Boeshield on my upper control arms up here up front, And then my shocks both up here and in the rear, just because, like I mentioned with the fluid film, I did not want it to give it that sort of yellowish, thick, pasty covering over the shock, since they're that nice, almost brushed steel, brushed nickel finish. So that is it for this video. Quick one today. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.